we're gonna do this. Girl, shut up. Okay, I don't know how much storage I have left right now on my camera. I have like a couple of pre-filmed videos already. So we're gonna do this on one take. So action.
Got to do with it.
It's about us, it's about just me.
Got to do.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. What's good? What's poppin'? How you doing? How you living? How you been? Y'all start school in a couple of weeks. How you feel? Good or you don't know. School is. I almost lied. Like I almost said like school's fun. But I'm excited, and I have over a month left. You guys are the ones who are starting back in like 2 weeks. Right into Trump. The school season upon us. This video was actually requested, and I was actually gonna do it anyway, just because I know a lot of people are going to be upcoming seniors. You might even be a graduate. I mean, you know, anybody can watch the video. The video is for public view. Wherever you are in life, I just hope you get some good content from this video. If you're already like a graduated senior and you're thinking about going to college, you can watch the video. But this is more so for like, this is just gonna be like everything I know about the college like application process and like picking the school and doing all that good stuff. And I'm gonna just kind of tell y'all what I did. I'm gonna go my personal experience. I haven't really asked anybody else what they did, because it's enough stress to focus on you. No, I forgot what shirt up called. No, this is landscape. So turn it back to portrait and hit the subscribe button, and you can turn it back to landscape. And if you on your computer, then that means you either can ESC it out, put the escape button, and go ahead and ding, and then you could go back to your full screen. Oh, and like thumbs it up while you're down there, because that's like, I'm gonna just kind of start from the beginning of my whole college journey, and like not necessarily what I recommend, but just what I did, I guess. I feel like I did a pretty good job, I guess. I started thinking about colleges and where I wanted to go the summer going into my senior year, and it was around this time, like it was around kind of the end of July, mid-July. It was really around the end of July. Like I don't think I was thinking about it that hard, because I was more focused on like senior year, but I knew I wanted to get as much stuff done for college as early as possible, because I knew like scholarships. I know I wanted like all the scholarships. Like I didn't want to pay for school. I just want to be able to say that, you know. Around the end of July, my dad actually, he was the one encouraging me, and he like sat down with me, and like we actually spent the day like looking at school. Well, not the day, but a couple of days like looking at schools and looking for the best, you know, degree program that would be good for me, and the top schools and the major I wanted to be in and stuff like that. We did that for a couple of days. So we did all this for a couple of days, and the thing was like applications, most school applications open up August 1st. I know that's how they did it last year. Like a lot of the colleges opened up August 1st for you to be able to apply to them, and it's like early acceptance and everything. Like I don't really know stuff, but it was like an early acceptance thing, so I just did them all on August 1st. So we actually went through this website called the Common App, and I'm not sure if it was the Common Black app or the Black Common App, or if it was just regular Common App. I'm not sure. I've heard it kind of different for some people and like kind of the same for some people, but I know when I use the Common App, it allowed me to apply to like 30 different HBCUs like across the country, or within the South, like within my area, like my neighboring states and everything. And it let me apply to like 30, it was probably 45 schools. It was a lot of schools through one application. The only thing I would say that I didn't necessarily like about the Common App, from what I can remember, I didn't get a lot of replies from the schools, because it was a lot of like, oh, we didn't get the application or whatever. But again, I didn't really want to go to most of the schools that was on the list. Like I think my dad made me pick out like my top 10. It doesn't have every HBCU in the South. It doesn't have like everything, but it had a lot of schools, and it was all HBCUs. So I think I applied to like Clark Atlanta, I don't know, Tuskegee, University of Alabama in Birmingham. Girl, I don't know. I applied to a lot of schools. Again, I don't think that's the Common App I use, because I'm pretty sure that the Common App I used was all HBCUs, and it was through like something with my dad's job. So we were able to do it for like $30 and like apply to all these different schools. Like it was a lot of schools. Is this even like a couple of schools, because we did have to pay like separate fees for them. So I only applied to Memphis University, Southern University A&M in Baton Rouge, and then the University of Southern Mississippi. So that was like the first step, was just like applying to schools and just kind of getting, I just wanted like as many options as possible because I had no clue where I wanted to go. I didn't have like, you know how people like have schools from when they were growing up or their parents went to when they like wanted to go to, but like my parents were in the Army, so it was like they went to a lot of different universities. So I was like, I don't know. And my sister went to a university that didn't even have my major. So it's like, I know I'm not going there. Like that's a waste of money. So I'm not going to do that. Start looking, not necessarily start because it's just August, but there are a lot of like scholarship programs or like, you know, like leadership programs that you can go to over the summer, and some of them give out scholarships, whether it's to that university or they give you money to any university you want to go to or within that state or whatever. Do that. I personally went to a scholarship camp over the summer, and it was actually at the University of Southern Miss, and it was called Girls State, but it was really fun. It was a nice experience to be on a college campus and to see like, I mean, we didn't live like college life or nothing. It was in summer, and wasn't nobody there but like the football team. We still got to stay in dorms the whole week. We had to eat at the cafeteria at the school and everything, so we got a feel for what a university would be like. I just recommend taking that summer before you get into your senior year, like you start getting into like your books and everything. Just kind of look at colleges, look up YouTube videos. Like everybody and mama got a YouTube video on every college, any college you want to go to. So just look up like dorm tour, like student to teacher ratio, whatever is like important to you, because you're gonna hear that a lot about, you know, like you gotta pick a college that you feel is right for you. Like one person might need 16 people in the classroom for that teacher, one-on-one teacher, you know, connection. Some people don't really mind. Like I personally don't. I mean, I want some of my classes to be like that, but I don't mind being in lecture classes where it's 200 people. I mean, I'll speak to my professor if I need to. There are plenty of resources I feel like I'll have. Okay, so boom, you've looked at schools you like, you've applied to those schools. So now it's time to start looking at scholarships and FAFSA. So FAFSA is this like national like application process that basically sees how much money you make, and they tell you how much money the government will give you or that the government is going to give you. And it's something you gotta do every year. If something changes, you like do taxes. It's like based on stuff like that. So I filled my FAFSA out, and college, like as far as like government aid, is kind of a scam, because who's to say you make enough money to not, you know, be financially helped? Because at the end of the day, you might have $20,000 to your name, but do you, like, who wants to throw $20,000 to somebody university? Like, are you serious? Like, I think it opens up in October or September or something like that, where you can start applying, and I'm not sure if that's a first come first serve, but you definitely want to do it early, because again, this is just to not stress you out like later, because it's just not, it's no need to be stressed out when you can do it now. Like when they open it up, just go ahead and get on your little computer and fill it out. To make sure you do look for like your state's like grants and like, not loans, but grants and scholarships that they could possibly, like, you can just get out. Like I know I can get a grant for just being a Mississippi citizen, and so, you know, that's, you know, easy money. Like all money is good money when it comes to you trying to pay for school, girl, because school is not cheap. Take like maybe a week to write like 3 essays for like 3 different scholarships, and if you do that like once a month, you're going to start getting, you're just gonna start seeing it. And I wish I'm still gonna do it. Like, also remember that it's never too late. Like there are gonna be scholarships available when you start college, and I kind of keep telling myself that because I have no desire to do an essay right now, but I am still currently like looking for different scholarship opportunities, because I don't want to have a loan. Like I don't want to pay that. So I'm taken care of, but you want to go in with the least amount of stress, because that's stress on your parents, and some parents aren't able. I'm blessed to have parents who are able to provide me with, you know, the funds to go to college with no issue, but some people aren't able. So it's like, why, when like literally you can pay your own tuition off. Yes, scholarships are extremely competitive. I have applied to several scholarships that I have not gotten any money from, but you just keep applying. Like if you apply to 10, you might get 3. So it's like, you know, hit or miss, but you gonna hit something eventually. So